outside in my backyard and I am transplanting my red mustard greens right here. And I have them planted in one of those plastic cement mixer containers. And this is how it works best for me, because I drop my seeds in this container, and then once they get up big enough, then I can take them out of this concrete container, and then I can move them into their new location so they can grow big and strong and healthy, so I'll be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. So let me show you the concrete planter and how they look. I'll move you up a little closer. Hopefully you can see that this is how I go about having them all in this concrete planter here. And then once I get them transplanted in these grow bags, then I'm going to smooth out the soil, and then the remaining seedlings in this tray, I am going to move them so they can continue growing in this tray. So let me finish transplanting these. I'll see if I can turn you around, because this is not the best time to be taping because it is super sunny out here. So let me see if I can move the grow bag up and you guys will be able to see inside the grow bag. And as you can see, I already have some of the seedlings already in the grow bag. So I'm just going to make a hole, and then I'm just going to transplant the red mustard greens in there. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I come back and I grab another scoop of the good red mustard greens, and I divide them the best that I can, because you got to be careful because you don't want to disturb the root of them. And I'm just dig a hole, stick them in there, cover them up lovingly with some of that good amended soil. And then I'm just going to stick this one here. And as you can see, this container right here is filled with good looking red mustard greens. Now the only problem I'm going to have is when I put them in that new planting bed where I put those concrete pavers at, to not get the roots too disturbed by my little visitors at night. So that one looks good. So let me swing you back over this way so you can see the concrete planter here. I'm hoping you guys can see that, because with all the sun and stuff, I'm hoping that you can see what I'm doing. So as you can see, I have the rest of the transplants here. So what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to start smoothing out the areas, and then I'm just going to move the transplants over so they'll have more room to grow. So I'm just going to smooth it out, and I'm going to put one here, give more space so they'll have room to grow. And that's all I do, is I just take them little by little, smooth out the area where I want to plant them, and then I gently take them apart, make a hole, and stick them in there, because now they will be able to grow for me. Then I'll stick this one here. I'm going to split this one more time. Be extra careful. Split those in two. And just stick them in the ground. I love these little cement planters because they are cheap, and it's a great way of getting your seedlings started. So I'm going to smooth this out. There's none in this row. I'm just going to make a hole and stick them in there. And I have 2 of these trays because eventually I'm going to take my red romaine lettuce out, and I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to take my other container that I have over there, and I'm going to put them in one of my raised beds over there, because my red romaine lettuce is almost done. So, you know, as a gardener, you got to keep it moving. You got to keep it going. So when one thing is done, you replace it with something else, and you keep that process rolling. And that is what Miss Renee is going to do. I'm going to keep this process growing. So I'm going to try to grow as much of these red mustard greens as I can, because I'm going to want to freeze some of them, and I'm also going to want to I'm going to try to can some this year, because I watched Lady Cheryl's canning video with her greens, and I've pressure canned before, so you know, that doesn't make me nervous anymore. Because when I first started to pressure can, yeah, of course you're nervous because you've never done it before. You've heard all the horror stories about pressure canning, but once you find somebody that is very knowledgeable in how to pressure can, you just become at ease, because you know you can feel it that this person knows exactly what they're doing, and they guide you in the direction that you need to go. So I watched Lady Cheryl's video, and I am overly confident that I can do it. And Homestead Heart, she is another good person that knows about canning vegetables. So you can go over there and check out her channel, because that's where I learned how to do the pineapple jelly, was from her. So I think I'm ready to rock and roll in the canning world. So that's why I'm planting so many of these red mustards, because I want to be able to preserve my harvest, and I want to have extra food just in case. Better to be safe than sorry. That's what I always say. So that's why Miss Renee is out here working hard, trying to get these red mustard greens separated so I can have some food for my family. And I've seen you guys, and you guys are doing the same thing as I am. So we are all on the same page. So this is what I'll be doing today. Just out here taking my time, enjoying the nice weather, and getting these mustard greens transplanted so they can grow big and strong. So, you know, and I just, and this is the best time to do it because it's not too hot, it's cool, and I've always been told not to, you know, try to transfer any plants or anything in the heat. So, as you can see, it's sunny, but look where I am. I'm in the shaded area. It's not hot. I got a cool breeze. So this is like the evening time for me. So this is the perfect time to get out here and start growing my mustard greens and getting these babies planted. And like I said, hopefully my little nightly critters will let me have some of these greens, and they won't, especially, you know, Rocky. Rocky is notorious for coming over here when he see me doing something, and that's his cue to say, whoop, Miss Renee is up to something. Let me go on over there and investigate and see exactly what that woman is doing. So my dad always told me that you got to plant a little bit for yourself, and you have to plant some for your little visitors. Well, I think I did my job with sharing and planting. I think Rocky and my other little critters, I think they've got the taste of the good life and they want to just keep coming back for more and more. And I don't think her mother or whoever trained them taught them how, you can't go over there and just eat up everything. She's the one that's growing this stuff for you. So you got to work with her, not against her, with her, and earn your keep over there. Eat a couple of weeds or something. Wouldn't that be nice? If all the animals felt that way, to all work together, shoot, I'd be the happiest gardener in the world, knowing that I have animals over here that are trying to work with me instead of against me. But that's in my, as Broke Farmer was saying, what is your ideal garden? That would be mine, to where I wouldn't have so many um, issues with my little visitors. That we would all work together and I wouldn't have to deal with all that and all the pests that we have to deal with. And I could just come out here and there would be no more weeds and no more mosquitoes. And I could just walk around my garden with all the beautiful flowers and the butterflies. That would make Miss Renee so happy. But, alright, I could just sit here and talk to you guys all day. But as you can see, Miss Renee is getting the job done, as I am having a wonderful time talking to my garden family. And as you can see, look, my little transplanting job is looking pretty good. I'm just separating them and putting them in their homes. And then when they get big enough, then I'll be able, because I have one more grow bag that I need to put some dirt in and get them planted so I can put it over there in the new garden area. But it seems like those 2 grow bags that I put over there are doing really good. It's just that those raccoons are over there. I saw them last night over there investigating the situation over there. I think they're just curious to see what's growing over there, if it's something that they would like to eat. So they didn't mess with my mustard greens, so I'm thankful for that. Whew, I hope I don't never have to catch any of them raccoons, because I don't know, they just look a little challenging. And it would be an exciting adventure. If that day ever comes, trust and believe, Miss Renee is definitely going to take you guys along with her on that wonderful, scary adventure. Alright, guys, that is about it. I'm going to finish planting these up. I finished planting my 2 grow bags. I got 1 more to fill, and I have 1 more container because I got to go and harvest my romaine lettuce out of that one raised bed. Alright, so it looks pretty good, huh? I think it does. These ones are just small, so they're just going to have to get some more size on them. But I think I gave them enough room to where they can stretch out their roots and they can grow a little bit better. That's what I'm hoping. And some will survive and some won't. So you just got to give them the best start that you possibly can. Like I'll thin these out right here and these, and then I'll just let these do what they do. Alright, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a blessed day. And as you can see, Miss Renee is out here doing what she loves, and that is playing in the dirt. Alright, have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Take care.